Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Valentine's Eve, yay! So I have a new Valentine's Day look for you guys. I wanted to do something with a red lip, but I figured that was really typical and I did it last year, so I'm coming through with like a cherry chocolate kind of look. And my dress is from simplydresses.com. It's a Sherry Hill, and you guys are probably wondering why I've worn this dress so much in the past like month and a half. And so first I wore it to Judge Sims, California, and I filmed myself getting ready, but the lighting just wasn't very good. Then I refilmed, and if you guys follow me on Snapchat, you guys know I'd lost a year and a half worth of data, and it was just devastating. So here I am refilming again, but this is my favorite look out of the 3 of me wearing this dress. So don't forget to check out simplydresses.com, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Starting out with skincare, I'm applying a few drops of my Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. Of course, you can use code Irene for a discount. I totally forgot to apply moisturizer after, but this stuff is so moisturizing that my foundation looked flawless. So I'm wearing half and half NARS All Day Luminous Foundation in the color Tahoe and half Becca Aqua Luminous Foundation in the color Medium. And so the NARS is super full coverage and the Becca is more of a buildable coverage. And together I think they're absolutely perfect. It looks like skin and it matches my color perfectly, not perfectly. I'm a clown. So anyway, my under eye concealer is also by Becca, and it's the concealing cream in the color Butterscotch, and I'm using my Japanesque Fluff Concealer Brush. Next, I'm going to go in with a cream contour. This is my Dermablend Quick Fix Concealer Stick in the color Deep. For brows, I'm using my Morphe Brow Kit. You can also use code Irene for a discount on anything Morphe. And this brow brush is by Tarte. I really like it because the opposite end has a little brush that I can clean up around my brows with. And that Morphe palette has a little concealer, which I never realized, which is crazy. I always thought it was just a powder highlight. But there's a little cream concealer highlight thing in there, so it's perfect for my Tarte brush. I can clean up underneath and on top of my brows. So I'm working a bit out of order for some reason, but I'm just going to prime my lids with my Tarte CC Eye Primer. And now I'm going to start setting some of my highlight and contour areas with my Tarteist Contour Palette. So first I'm going to be contouring with my NARS Ita brush and the darkest powder from the palette. And then I'm going to take the shade that's a little bit lighter than that and just kind of make it bleed with the rest of my face color. And then I'm just going to lightly powder contour around my hairline as well. So now to set my under eyes, I'm first going to go in with my Tarte Smooth Operator Finishing Powder and my Fluff Concealer Brush, and I'm just going to pack that really close to my lower lash line just so my under eyes don't crease later, because all of the products I used initially were really moisturizing and or oily, so they're more susceptible to crease. And also now I'm setting my face with the Tarteist palette, and it helps to set first with the loose powder so the liquid and cream products don't come off onto my brush. So I use the beige color for under my eyes, and I'm using the yellow for the center of my forehead, my chin, and underneath my cheek contour. And now for nose contour. So I showed you guys this brush in my last video. It's my favorite brush for nose contouring now. It's the Morphe E47, and in my last video I used it to apply a cream contour, and now I realize I don't even like cream contouring my nose. I like going directly in with a powder. It's just a lot neater and more defined, so that's what I'm doing. I'm obsessed with this brush. I'm also going to use it on my eyes, you'll see. And so of course you can get a discount for all Morphe products, again with code Irene. And now I'm using this NYX brush to just kind of buff out the lines, and it's just perfect. It's the best combo for nose contouring in my opinion. And now for eye makeup, I'm using my Tartelette in Bloom palette. I'm using the color Leader, and I'm just working that with a fluffy brush into my crease. So I kind of hopped around and was all over the place when I was doing this look, but now I'm taking the color Charmer and I'm just working that right onto my brow bone. It'll create a nice transition into that crease color, and then I'm going back in with Leader and I'm just taking my crease color down into my outer V. And now with the color Firecracker, I'm applying that to the inner half of my eyelid, I guess, and I'm just using my fingertip with more shimmery colors. Lately, I've just really liked applying them with my fingertip instead of a brush. I just feel like you get more color payoff that way, and it just bleeds into the skin really beautifully. So I'm taking a little bit of my concealer, and I am just cleaning up my outer corner and just creating like a wing. Obviously, you can apply tape, or if you can just apply it really neatly when you're applying, that works too, but this is just what I decided to do. And now with a little bit of my cheek highlight that I'll be using later, which is the Balm Mary Luminizer, I highlight my inner tear duct as well as my brow bone and the outer corner of my eye. I need to buy another E47 brush because now I realize I love it on my eyes as well. So I'm using the colors Rebel and Leader, and I'm just smoking out my lower lash line. I have protruding eyes, so my lower lash line is very bulgy, and in order to make them look more deep set, I like to smoke them out very heavy, and sometimes eyeshadow brushes and flat brushes like this one just don't do it. So I love my nose contour brush for it. I need to buy another one. So all I did here was I took the color Smoke Show and I just smoked out my lash line even deeper, just very tight along the lash line. With that same brush and with Smoke Show again, I'm going to cut my crease as well. And once I have my cut crease down, I'm just going to take a pencil brush and just blend it all out. And now that my eyeshadow's all done, I'm just going to set all my brow hairs with my Anastasia Brow Gel. And now for eyeliner, I'm using my Tarte Tartist gel liner. I'm just dipping a pencil into my gel liner, and I'm lining my waterline. And then with my Sephora Collection Pro eyeliner brush, I am just going to wing out my eyelids. And so eyeliner and lashes is just one thing I cannot do on camera. My eyesight is terrible. So I struggled quite a bit, and so I decided to do it off camera. But I have a ton of videos where you can see how I do it. But luckily, the rest of my face is on camera. So now with my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder, this is their new strobing powder in the color Incandescent Strobe Light. I am just applying that to the apples of my cheeks. It'll create a very rounded, injected kind of look. I love it. So you can apply that to any of the high points of your face to create a very elevated look, but it's a finishing powder, not a highlight. We still have to do a highlight. So this is Mary Luminizer by The Balm Cosmetics, and I'm just applying that to the tops of my cheekbones. My blush is by Kat Von D, and the shade is called Hansel and Gretel. And now I'm going to grab my Betty Luminizer, not my Mary Luminizer, by The Balm, and I'm just going to apply that over, like, my cheeks, I guess, kind of where I applied my blush, just underneath my Mary Luminizer. And now I'm lining my lips with my NYX lip pencil in the color Brown. And now for my lip colors, these are the new Colourpop Ultra Satin liquid lips. They're not the matte liquid lips, they're a completely new formula, and I have to say I like these better than the matte. They dry pretty matte, but they're not drying, and they're really comfortable and they last all day. I'm obsessed. So all over I put the color Tulips, and then in the center right now I'm applying Frick and Frack, and then I'm just gonna kind of dab it out with my fingertip, and it's just gorgeous. If you guys saw my snaps from this day, I wore it the entire day without a single touch-up. I went to brunch. I seriously had it on all day. I love it. And so this is the completed look. I hope you guys loved it. My lashes are Huda Beauty Lana lashes, by the way. I realize I didn't mention that, but I hope you guys have an amazing Valentine's Day. I hope you guys loved this look, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!